the latest signing news on Kiké Hernández. What is the story? I'm getting so tired of this thing. I'm going to break that down for you. Also, the real story on Miguel Rojas giving up his number to Sasaki. I mean, Shohei gave Joe Kelly a brand new Porsche, so what's going to go on there? We'll get to that. Also, Sasaki with the quote of the day and some viewer hate mail. Let's get down to business. Hey, hit the subscribe button. Look, we are growing fast. We're going to hit double digits by the start of the season, and that's because of you, the people that support Dodgers Digest. We appreciate everything you do. Hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribing. Hit the like button and turn on notifications because you don't want to miss a second of what's going down. All right, let's get started with the whole story. Man, I'm tired of it. Look, to me, I'm tired of bringing it up every single day. Latest on the signing of Kiké. Okay, remember what I said. Let's rewind the clock. Brad Stradamus, one mispick of mine was when I said that Walker Buehler would stay a Dodger and I would drink coffee out of a stinky shoe, and if he was not, I'm a man of my words. I drank the coffee out of the stinky shoe. Walker went somewhere else. I don't know how I was wrong, but that's the only time I've been wrong. So Brad Stradamus has been right pretty much every time. So I've gone out on a limb, on the whole Kiké limb, and I've said Kiké will be a Dodger. Okay? And if he's not, back to the stinky shoe, back to the coffee. Out of the stinky shoe. All right, so Dodgers fan favorite. Here's an article I read today. I think this is Sports Illustrated. Dodgers fan favorite agent, favorite free agent could sign with the Yankees. As my dad used to tell me, not only no, but hell nah. That is definitely not going to happen. But you know what? I saw the story, got to cover it. Let's find out. Let's dive into it. But here's what Freeman says, what he told the fans at FanFest over the weekend. The door, this is quote unquote, the door will never be closed on Kiké. Okay? Brandon Gomes also added to Freeman's statement saying the Dodgers would talk to Hernandez soon about a potential reunion. A lot of it's just making sure he and his family feel like it's the best position for him, Gomes said, but we all have those conversations. Well, come on. The best position for him. Of course it is. He's already said that. He said that like a million times. Well, what's this whole Yankee thing, all right? A source said the Yankees were the ones that inquired about him. They also inquired about him last year, too. So it's not something brand new. The Yankees have been trying to get there. But, you know, Brandon Gomes and Freeman said no. They said that they're going to talk to him about a potential reunion, make sure everything's right, yada, yada, yada. Okay? I mean, come on. Do you really think, do you actually think that he would sign with the Yankees? And I know that there's the money part of you guys out there. I know it's always the money guys that are like, well, if the price is right, doesn't matter. Like, come on. Kiké is a Dodger. And if he goes anywhere, I'll have to drink coffee out of a stinky shoe, but I feel like it's temporary. That dude will find his way back to the organization and be part of the Dodger organization for years to come, even if he's not even out of his playing days. I mean, what does Kiké say about the whole thing? And really listen to this, though, okay? Really listen to this. From the moment I got to LA, it was a humbling experience for me to have a fan base that embraces me and loves me the way that they do. The support, I'm a guy that I'm probably a better player than what the back of my card says, number-wise. I bring more to the table than my stats and the way that they love me. You'd think that I'm the best player on the field each and every day. Each and every day I step onto that baseball field. That's going to tear me up right there. That kind of tears me up. I mean, Kiké, thank you, man. Cheers to that. What do you think on that? Let me see your thoughts below on that. Is he more important than his numbers? Because he could be replaced with someone with better numbers. Is that better for the team in the long run? I think no. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I don't think so at all. I think that Kiké means so much to the team and maybe even in a coaching role when he's done playing. But from what I see and what's going on with what everyone's talking about, what Gomes is talking about, what Freeman's talking about, I just think it's just a matter of time. And I don't think Kike, I mean, sure, once again, you money guys, oh, yeah, oh, if it's the right amount, he'll go to the Yankees. Okay, calm down. Calm down, okay? Because I don't think it's completely about the money for Kike. And you're crazy if you think if it's about the money. He wants to be a Dodger. The fans want him to be a Dodger. So what's going on? Okay? There you go. And he will be a Dodger. And if not, like I said, I'll drink coffee out of the stinky shoe again. I'm not scared. I'm a man of my words. I did it before when Buehler was gone, and I'll do it again. But Kike is going to be a Dodger. Trust me on that one. Okay, let's get into this one. The real story of Rojas giving up his number 11 for Roki and for Sasaki to get his number 11. I mean, that's a big thing when you give your number up. But then I realized Rojas, his number that he went to is the number that he first came into Major League Baseball with, which is, I think it's a 79 or something weird. Some high number, but really you don't see an infielder with that number. But what goes on with that? What did he say? What did Rojas say on the whole thing? About, you think about, you got to break this down, the fact that because Shohei started the thing off by giving a Porsche to Joe Kelly to get Joe Kelly's number, now that's kind of started the thing out. So Miggy was asked, like, hey, what do you need, man? What do you want for Sasaki for giving up that number? And he goes, I don't need anything, to be honest with you. I just want to win. That's why he is a baseball player's baseball player, man. That is right there. He just wants to win. I just want Roki Sasaki on my team, and that's what I'm looking for. And that was straight for the man himself, Miggy Rowe, giving up his number. All right, well, so we've talked about it. Shohei gave a Porsche. What is Sasaki? What is he going to do? Time to find out on the Dodgers Digest quote of the day. And we go right to it. So here's what Sasaki says. I'm really grateful that a veteran like Miguel Rojas let me wear number 11. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to give, but I'm going to start thinking about that. There you go. What do you think it is? Comment below. What would he give him? I mean, he doesn't have the contract that Shohei has. I mean, not yet anyways. Maybe if you're Miggy Rowe, go, hey, bro, why don't you just put it off and pay it to me like when you sign your next contract in like 3 years, when you have a ton of money. All right. Viewer hate mail. All right. Time to time I get these silly messages. And sometimes I just leave them alone sometimes, but then I always respond back. You know that if you say something to me on a video, I'm going to respond back to you. Okay. So this guy, Sub04ARU, just makes fun. And he just kind of attacks me a little bit. He goes, the clickbait titles of your videos, are you trying to draw in 14-year-olds or actual baseball fans? Stop with that crap, I'll just say. Like, okay. What part of a daily show don't you understand? Here, I've said this a million times. Brad J is going to do a show. Yes, that was me referring to myself in a third person. Brad J is going to do a show, okay? And if I have time to do one 7 days a week, I'm going to do a daily show. All right? What I do is I go through the Dodger news. I find like 3 or 4 Dodger news that are news stories that are up there, right? And I look for those. And when I find them, I do a story on it. So the title doesn't matter to me. Okay, it does not. If you subscribe and like and be part of Dodgers Digest, you can go past that. You don't even have to. You're getting notified when a new video is done. Doesn't matter. So here's a guy trying to tell me that I need to not do that. First of all, save yourself a message. You don't even need to message me saying I don't need to do something, because I'm not listening to you on that. Because I'm going to do what I'm going to do. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. I have another job. I do this out of a love for the Dodgers. That's why I DJ'd for them for 5 years. I'm one of the hugest Dodgers fans ever. So I love this platform and the fact that I get to do it. And I'm always going to come up with stories. So whatever you say, stop it. Save your breath, because I don't care. So I responded to that guy and said, calm down, try decaf. Titles don't matter. The show speaks for itself. And I mean that. The show speaks for itself. I'm going to give you news of the Dodgers style, and you can take it with the way you want it. And then he goes off and goes, massive, shocking, huge, and gets back at me again. And I go to him, wow, you sound like a fun person to hang out with. Not. it goes back to it. I don't care. You don't need to send that to me because I'm going to read it first off. Sub04 ARU is the name of that dude who sent that. And so, whatever. I'm here because I love the Dodgers, and you're here because you love the Dodgers. So thanks for being part of Dodgers Digest. Always subscribe, like, turn on the notifications. I'm Brad J. Always remember, go through your day and think Dodger Blue.